Welcome back to the King's Corner, the place for all things Bethesda. I am the KingFanMan with a Fallout 76 news update. You've probably heard by now Bethesda released the new Inside the Vault with some exciting news for January. They are going to be bringing us some new quests, some new events, a new PvP mode. They're going to be opening up some of those vaults, and some exciting news about vending. Maybe that's something we've been talking about on this channel since before the beta. We'll be talking about that at the end of this video, so stick around. Bethesda also says they will be addressing many issues and the things that players have been providing feedback on, so you can obviously expect many bug fixes and things like that. And I want to encourage you to provide feedback if you see bugs, but not just bugs, anything in the world that you see that might be a problem or things that might be better. And let me give you an example, and me and several of the subscribers were talking about this one. One is when you look in your inventory, if you might have more than one power armor chassis, and this is very frustrating, and I've already sent this in. I encourage you to send feedback in on this one as well if it bothers you. If you have more than one power armor chassis in your inventory, you cannot see which one it is. You might have a Raider power armor on one chassis and you might have a T-51 on another, but you can't see unless you pull it out. Maybe you want to scrap one and pull another one out. You cannot see. So that is one that I've provided feedback on Bethesda where it would be good to be able to see which one is which. So if there is any kind of issue, not just a problem with the game, but something that you would like to see changed, Bethesda wants that kind of feedback. So they're always asking. In fact, every vault ends with keep providing your feedback and letting us know what you would like to see in the game. So always provide that feedback. Bethesda wants this game to continue to change to be more and more like what we want, and I love that Bethesda's like that. So every one of these updates is not only going to be fixing bugs, but they're also going to continue to tweak the game to make it a better experience for all of us. And by the way, you can easily find that link to provide your feedback on Bethesda.net, or it is at the end of every Inside the Vault that they put out. So very easy to provide your feedback to Bethesda. And I will put a link down in the description of this video as well. Now, it's kind of hard to get specific when it's talking about the new quests they're going to be adding, because obviously they do not tell us. I don't believe it's going to be anything on the main storyline, so it's going to be side quests. But what is it? Is it going to be adding to content that is already there? Or are they going to be adding a new line, something that is brand new? In other words, are they going to be adding like to the Enclave quest line? Or is it going to be a whole new line? In my opinion, it's going to be something totally new, like the Mistress of Mysteries line, a whole new line like that, and I can't wait to see what it's going to be. And I would love to hear from you guys what kind of line of side quest you think they're going to add. Is it going to be, what are they going to introduce into Fallout 76? Now this is what's going to be exciting in the months and years to come, is what kind of quests, what kind of factions, what kind of things are they going to be adding into this game. You know, the Mistress of Mysteries, the Enclave, those things were so interesting just in the base game, but now this new content they're going to be adding, it could literally be anything. So it's so exciting when they start saying, okay, new quests are coming. Well, I would love, please put down in the comments what good quest line do you think, number one, it might be, and then I would love to hear what quest line you would like to see in future content. Okay, they also say they're going to add more in-game events. Now, I didn't realize how much I was going to enjoy the in-game events. These are things that I didn't do at the start. During the beta, I didn't hardly touch them at all, and through the first few weeks I didn't. But just recently I've got into these events, and lately I've been doing what is called event hopping. Especially if I haven't had much time to play, I'll get in and just start hopping from event to event to event. And the reason I do that is because you can get great awards from events, especially if you're wanting to get more plans for your camp, because events and workshops is where you're going to get the majority of your plans, unless you want to go and buy them from a vendor. But if you don't want to spend the caps, go and do events, and you will get many more plans than you will just out exploring the world. So I am ready for them to introduce new events. I have done almost all the events. I haven't done them all, but I've done almost all the events that come up on the natural map. So I am so ready for them to introduce some new events, and I can't wait to see what these new events are going to be. Very excited about that. And of course, we've all been waiting on the vaults to be opened. There are 3 main vaults. There is a 4th that we think we know about. I will talk about that in another video. There is a secret vault below a portable restroom. So there are several vaults, I believe, that are hidden around the world, but there are 3 or 4 main vaults within this world. But some of them are hinted at that they're going to be opened, and during January maybe we're going to get at least one of these vaults to be open. So that's very, very exciting. Now, I hate to say the PvP mode I'm not very excited about. I know there are some people that believe the restrictions on the PvP mode are too strict, and it kind of keeps people from wanting to do the PvP mode, but I love it the way it is, and I'm glad there's no PvP. I'm more interested in PvE, but again, I know there's some people that want more PvP, so there is a new PvP mode coming. I'll just wait to see what that is and hold my judgment off until I see what Bethesda does with this. But again, I cannot comment until I know more about it. So I just hope they don't mess up what they've got going on with the PvP mode. Please don't. Please don't. And finally, the one I've been waiting to talk about. All it says in the inside the vault is player vending. Now, on this channel, we've been talking about, even before the beta, way before the beta, when the pictures came up in the building mode of the vending machines, that we could actually be able to build our own vending machines. This has been the plan all along from Bethesda. We've all seen the vending machines out in the world where you can buy ammo, you can buy stim packs, you can buy maps at certain places. These vending machines have been planned all along for us, the players, to be able to build them at our camps and be able to stock them with our own materials, to put a price tag on them, to leave them in our camps, and then for other people to come by and to be able to purchase our stuff so that we don't have to be there, you see, so that we can be our own vendors. So I am so excited about being able to put a vending machine on the front porch of my cabin, and so that anybody coming by my cabin can purchase something. Now, the particulars of how it's going to work is what I'm very interested in. When you put out the vending machine, I wonder, will a special marker come up on the map? Will there be a vending sign that comes up on the map? That would be a great thing. I don't know. Or is it just by luck or chance that somebody will happen to come by? All of those things we'll have to wait and see. Whether or not that happens, I don't know, but I'm just very thankful we're starting to talk about being able to get the vending machines for the players, because like I said, this is something we've been talking about all along, and I cannot tell you how excited I am that at least we're getting to start talking about being a vendor. Now, Bethesda ends this Inside the Vault by saying not only all those things, but much more. So obviously they have more. And they say 2019 is an exciting year for Fallout 76, and we cannot wait to grow it with you. Keep providing your feedback and letting us know what you would like to see. So if there's anything else, again, you'd like to see in Fallout 76, you let Bethesda know. And then, of course, they say Happy New Year. And I want to say Happy New Year to all of you. One thing before we go, I'm going to be away, guys, for just a little bit. As Miss Queen told you last week at the KingCast, we are going away. In fact, I'm leaving out of town today. I'm about to go. I'm probably already gone as you're watching this right now. We are on our way out of the country on a cruise ship. We got it bought for us. Thank you, Lord. And so we are going on a vacation. We don't get to go on many of those, so y'all pray for our safety, and we'll take a lot of pictures, and hopefully I'll make a video while we're out of the country. But you may not see me on YouTube here for a while, but I wanted y'all to know where I was. But so miss me just a little bit, okay? Y'all be sure to check all my links down below. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and just click that button. Just give it a little tap. That's all you have to do. Thank you guys for all you do. And hey, I want to say a special thank you to all my Patreons. Thank you. You don't know how much I appreciate you. I could not make it, guys, without you. So thank you for being a Patreon. Thank you so much. I am the KingFanMan. Happy New Year again. Bye, guys.